What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Elf Gaming. In the last episode, we got our 6th gym badge from Byron. Now today it's time to go see what's happening in the Canalave City Library. Let's have a chat with Barry. He, of course, tells us we're way too slow and beckons us inside. Alright, and let's see what this person has to say. She tells us to please keep quiet. Lady, you keep quiet. Alright, chill out, bro. Alright, this person says don't disturb me when I'm reading, and we can just, let's keep pestering her, let's disturb her. Alright, in any case, let's just head upstairs now. No point in wasting our time. This guy won't do anything either, and we can just get to the top floor, which is where we find Dawn and Professor Rowan. So, our first little reunion. It's like the Knights of the Algonquin Round Table up in here, but alright, Barry, so disrespectful, still calling Professor Rowan Gramps, and he's like, alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, and then Rowan just doesn't really say anything else, but now he's just strutting around the room, giving us a lecture about Pokemon. Just hammer the A button for this moment, guys. Alright, here now he's starting to talk about the lakes around the game, and he wants us to find these mirage Pokemon. And so we kind of each get tasked with going to our own lake, and let's see what he says. Fortuitously, there are 3 of you. You should therefore split up and investigate the lakes individually. Rowan, Dawn, you go to Lake Verity, which is the one by our house. Barry's going to Lake Acuity, and that goes all the way up to Snow Point City, and he's like, oh yeah, of course, I'm a tough trainer, I can take care of business. And then he will send us to Lake Valor, which is in between Pastoria and Veilstone. But then we hear this da-da-doom again, which we heard earlier on when the bomb exploded. But this time it is not a bomb. It says... Or maybe it is a bomb. What's happening here? No, there was nothing there. You just have to click A because nothing happens. What you've just witnessed is actual footage from the scene. It was taken by a cameraman who happened to be there. It's certainly impressive. Who knows what the explosion could expose at the lake? They said it was an explosion? But why at Lake Valor? Let's get outside. I'm concerned about the town. Alright, why did I think that there was an earthquake? Maybe in Diamond and Pearl they, pitch this moment as an earthquake, but I guess it's just the galactic bomb. Alright, it's been too long since I played this game. I don't know what I'm talking about, evidently, but our mission is to make our way to the lake and start taking care of Team Galactic. Alright, what does this say? This tremor was not a natural occurrence, but this one says, old dude and kids, did you hear? They're saying there was a huge explosion at Lake Valor, but I hear everything's fine now. I guess it was just a lot of noise. So Barry's saying he's going to head to Snow Point City, and Rowan is a little flustered, and who really cares what he's talking about? Don't get in over your head. We'll try to join you as soon as we inspect Lake Verity, and you'll be okay no matter what. Alright, so that's all you have to do in Canalave City. That is going to end our tale for this town. It's time to go on another journey, getting all the items that we have neglected to obtain so far. I guess that's going to we can start off just kind of going towards Jubilife City. We don't even, actually I will fly. We can fly over to, Oreburg might actually be a little bit faster. So we can fly over to Oreburg here, and we're gonna head inside that little cave first. I don't want to go to this, to Twinleaf Town and surf over there yet, but we can go to Oreburg City, and underneath the, I don't even know what I'm talking about, in between Join Cave or whatever, there's some stuff that we can grab. So some trainers to fight, stuff to grab, so that's what we're gonna do now. Yeah, here we go. So let's go ahead and we will spray this repel and begin our journey of collecting up all the items that we have to collect up now that we've got a bunch of HMs to use. So I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding things in my bag today, but 15 max repels should be able to get us where we need to go. And I still have to teach strength to my Houndoom, so unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to Fire Blast. We'll be getting Flamethrower very shortly, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't really make a huge deal, a huge difference what move I decide to delete. But yeah, let's just go ahead and we'll surf around here real quick. Pretty sure we already grabbed the items up there. Alright, I guess we have one item we can snag here, which we could have got earlier, but TM31 for Brick Break, so a pretty solid move. I don't think I'm going to be teaching it to any of my team, though. Maybe I'll give it to Rhydon if he can learn it, at least temporarily. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy has some Dragon-type Pokemon. So I'm going to put up Spookachu for this one, just in case he does indeed have the Dragon types. We can hit him with some Ice types. I don't know why I think that, but I don't know. Let's find out who he actually has. Like, for some reason I've got it stuck in my head that he's got like a Gabite or something, or evidently it's a Riolu, so I might have been a little bit off there, but yeah, this is pretty much right in level with all the other trainers we've been facing so far, so should be just fine. And he withdrew the Riolu, that's surprising for a Graveler, so we made the wrong choice in using Fire Punch, but an Ice Punch will be able to take care of business here, no problem. That actually did more than I thought, but I guess we got the crit, so 4 times weak to ice, though. This thing will definitely go down to the Ice Punch, and maybe we can better navigate who his next team member is here and who we want to toss out. Alright, so he's going to send out a Staraptor this time. Kind of need to stay with our Electric/Ice type. I don't think anyone else... I guess we could go to Spike. We can see if Spike can use Rock Blast on the thing to take care of business. And then, yeah, I probably will end up teaching him Brick Break for the interim, because I'm not teaching that to anybody else. Of course, we get our attack lowered with Intimidate, but not a huge issue. Gonna have to deal with a takedown. Does not a terrible amount, but still a serviceable amount for a not very effective attack. And we're gonna definitely need 2 Rock Blasts to take this thing out. Maybe even 3 if we get really unlucky. And it's gonna withdraw Staraptor again. It's so rare that trainers withdraw Pokemon. I don't think I've ever seen a double withdraw in one battle. That's actually absurd to me. So we got a critical hit with our first rock, the second one not very effective, and I feel like we have just been constantly getting hit with, or just always getting like the double Rock Blast. Like they never hook us up with 4 or 5. Like it's almost always 2. Very sparsely are we getting 3. And then I can't remember the last time we got 4 or 5, but I've got a feeling that one more Rock Blast, and we got double intimidated by this thing, so we probably are not even going to be able to take this out with another Rock Blast. The takedown helps, but our attack's lowered again here, so we need at least 3 here. And we got it. Let's go. Alright, just enough to take the thing out, but yeah, still don't see 4 or 5. Alright, but that'll do it for Veteran Grant, so definitely some solid experience to be had from him. And we can come down here, and yeah, now it's time to teach Strength to Snoop Doom. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Here we go. And yeah, I guess I should use Brick Break there as well. Alright, Strength, and we're going to get rid of Fire Blast, but it's only temporarily. Not really temporarily, but like we're just going to get Flamethrower here soon. It might even be in this video, so... go ahead and we'll get rid of Fire Blast. As amazing as it has been for us, it's time for us to say goodbye to such an amazing move. Just because Flamethrower is a little more reliable in the long run. And we'll get this boulder out of the way using Strength. I'm pretty sure one of these items is a rare candy. And I think the other one's a TM. Or maybe not. So we got an Earth Plate there. I think it like boosts up ground type moves. And we're going to see if we have any hidden items down here. Not seeing any hidden items, so let's... Oh, that was a huge blunder. What am I doing? Oh my god. What a huge mistake. Alright, well, I'm sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to press that Strength boulder. We have to exit out of this cave and then go back into it in order to get the reset from the boulder. I guess it doesn't take that long, but just... a little bit annoying. It better be worth it. Like this item has to be a rare candy in order for me to feel like it was worth it, because otherwise I'm just going to be annoyed with myself for doing that. But yeah, honestly I thought there were 2 trainers down here, so a little surprised there's just one. And I'm not going to bother with we're not going to risk using another, not spraying another repel. So we'll use the max repel there, and then we can go back to the strength boulder. And hopefully I don't make the exact same mistake again, because then I just would feel so bad for you guys. But all right, get this one out of the way, and there we go. We can use rock smash on this thing. And then we can use strength, get this out of the way, and pick up the item, which is Focus Punch. So not a rare candy, and not even a very worthwhile TM. So I'm sorry I made you guys sit through that mumbo jumbo, but you know, I just want to try and collect every item that we can in the game. Okay, I forgot to teach the TM to Spike, so let's go ahead and we can teach him Brick Break real quick if we can find it in a timely fashion. I think it was 31. Alright, there we go. So we can go ahead, and I'm sure that Spike should be able to learn this, right? Seriously? Spike can learn Fire Blast, but he can't learn Brick Break? That is an absolute joke and a half. I don't, like, the logic is not logicking, guys. Like, I don't know how that's the case, but whatever, it is what it is. Once he evolves into Rhydon, I feel like we can probably learn Brick Break, so we'll just have to wait like 5 more levels. I don't know if there's any other items we can grab out here. Alright, I guess nothing specifically right there. Is there another little lake? Alright, maybe not. So I think we're probably good there, but there's definitely a couple more items we can grab north of Jubilife, so I'm going to go ahead and do some of that right now. And I apologize that, you know, the video might not be the most exciting. We're just kind of going around, like, collecting up items. But, I mean, it kind of has to be done. Once you get Strength and Surf, like, there's so much that you guys can accomplish. So you might as well go, like, feast on all of the new items that are possible to grab. So you basically can go to every single town and, like, go to all the places that you've been to before, snatch up all the items. So we can grab a Sea Incense there. I think it boosts water type moves. Not positive on that though. And then I think there's a rare candy up in the corner over here. So we'll go ahead and we will snag that. Yeah, perfect. There we go. It's an HP up, so not quite a rare candy, but still a pretty solid item. And that'll do it for this little route north of Jubilife, but the cave does still have some stuff in it. And we have not ventured inside this cave in so long, guys. I mean, that was probably like 6 months ago, like very close to 6 months ago, as crazy as that is. I think it was like December like 18th, and we're now in like May 4th. So, all right, let's go ahead and we'll surf up here. And there's definitely some trainers we can face here as well. And I'm gonna get Spookachu out of the front of my party, and let's put Gaia up front. Just because we might have like some water types that we encounter. I honestly, I don't quite know, but alright, we've got some rocks to smash here. I hope it's worth it. There's got to be like at least one item up here for us to grab, otherwise I don't know why there'd be all these rocks. So I don't know why again, I'm just gonna say this every single time, like, just put one rock in our way. Like, why do you need to waste my time and make me smash like 17 rocks just to get this one item that's probably not even worth it? Like, if you're just testing to see if I have rock smash, just put one rock in the way. You don't need to fill the area with 19 rocks. But alright, let's go ahead and we'll pick up this item here, a luck incense. I feel like that's like an amulet coin, like it doubles the coinage that you get from battle. Alright, one more rock smash here, and then we can keep navigating north. I think there's like some trainer that we can face in here, like at least one. Yeah, it's not like the cave in Heart Gold and Soul Silver where you like have a ton of trainers that you can face down in the bottom of the cave. But alright, I guess there's not. No more trainers in here, but you can pick up TM3 for Water Pulse, so we will go ahead and we will do that. And the upstairs of the cavern doesn't really have anything noteworthy in it, so we can kind of just dip from the cave after we do that. And honestly, I might just head this way to Flow Aroma Town, because we do need to go there next to the Fuego Ironworks. So let's see what's happening in Fuego Ironworks. It's been so long since we've been in Flow Aroma Town, guys, but we're back and we're here to take care of business. So Definitely some trainers to face in Fuego Ironworks. Entropius is not going to be the guy for that, but Spike probably is. We could Rock Blast away in there. So we'll switch him back up to the front, and we'll spray our Repel, and we'll get on over there so we can try and snag the Flamethrower TM to get Houndoom, stronger fire type attack than Fire Fang. But yeah, you just take this like long little water route up north of Floaroma Town, and this is where you can find the Fuego Ironworks. So before we get in there, let's pick up these berries. We've got a citrus berry, and it looks like 2 of the same berries. I don't know what these ones are. Weepier berries, no idea what those do. And I don't know what this last one is. It looks a little bit different. I don't know why I want to say Persimberry, but I feel like that's wrong. Kelpsieberry, no idea what that does. Alright, I'm pretty sure you can capture like Magmar in the Fuego Ironworks grass out here, so definitely a solid fire type. Magmortar, always a crowd pleaser, and you can snag a big mushroom up here, a little hidden item. Now I think there's someone I can talk to, maybe not. I thought there was a hidden item up here though. No? No hidden items over here? Evidently not. Alright, not seeing any hidden items. I thought there was a person over there, but I guess there is not. So let's go inside the Fuego Ironworks and we can start taking on some trainers. Let's Spike get some more experience. And there is the item that we need. Or maybe it's actually the guy who gives it to us, but somewhere we're getting Flamethrower. So we've got those little rotation, teleportation panels, which aren't super hard to navigate. They're relatively self-explanatory in here. Alright, so we're going to face this guy first. Now, I feel like a lot of them have Machop, so honestly, Tropius could be a good play, but I guess we're just going to stick with Rhydon for now, or Rhyhorn, rather. I'm teasing myself. I'm getting ahead of myself thinking I've got a Rhydon. Yeah, there we go. Predicted that one with the Machop. We'll just go with the Earthquake. Do I need to heal up? I forget. Alright, no, we should be okay. Earthquake probably won't take this thing out. I don't know. Spike has been pretty solid with his moves. Maybe it will. Oh, so close. Alright, that's going to do 34 damage there. Yeah, 33. Obviously not ideal taking the Seismic Toss. We'll knock this thing out with a Stomp now. So yeah, that'll do it for the Machop. And if he's got a Machoke, we're definitely going to toss Gaia up there to get some bonus experience. And he does. So yeah, let's get Gaia some action. Now, I realized, I mean, this was probably like 10 videos ago at this point, but I wanted to get Energy Ball as Spike's grass type of move, but evidently that's not even a possibility until after the Elite Four, which is a little bit problematic because Magical Leaf doesn't feel like a serviceable grass type move like in the Elite Four. Are you kidding me? 95% accuracy and we miss right now? Alright, whatever. You're gonna have to take a Seismic Toss. No way Fly's gonna miss 2 times in a row. So as I was saying, I need to look up what better grass type move we can give to Gaia for the Elite Four because Energy Ball is not a possibility and Magical Leaf feels a little too weak. I don't think it can even learn something like Leaf Storm. Wood Hammer is out of the question. So I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out. I mean, 65 or 60 base power just does not feel sufficient for an Elite Four caliber Pokemon, but who knows. Pick up a Calcium over here, and we missed something. Alright, we're going to have to go back and head down and around. Although, there might be an item in here. Is there an item in one of these things? Check these barrels, guys. You got to check the barrels because a lot of them have like some items inside of them. But there's one hidden item that I will definitely be grabbing in here. It's towards the right side of the building now, so we'll worry about that in a bit. Okay, that is a ton of teleportation panels, but we can face this guy next here. Something's telling me I gotta go with Gaia. And I'll see if I can snag the item down south first, maybe. Nope. Alright, so we'll just face this guy, see what he's got on his team. He says it's not often that we get a visitor like you to the Ironworks, so I guess they're just like forging iron in here, which, I don't know, like... Alright, I guess I should not have sent out Gaia. We'll switch on over to Snoop Doom, but I don't know how they're getting their iron. Like, if you think about the economy in a Pokemon game, like, they've got to be connected to Iron Island in some way, right? I'm assuming that that's the case. Like, they get their iron from Iron Island, then they send it up to the Fuego Ironworks, and they forge it into, like, metal or, like, something, whatever they're going to use it for in Pokemon Land. But this river that, like, we took to get up to the Fuego Ironworks is not connected to Iron Island in any way. So how is trade working in this case? Like, the economy is not functioning properly. So that feels like a bit of an inefficiency in the Pokemon world. Like, maybe they have, like, trucks, like, bringing it, but, like, they don't really have roads. Like, they only have grass, so, like, they need some off-road vehicles to take the stuff from, like, Fuego Ironworks up to, or from Iron Island to Fuego Ironworks. Like, the most efficient way would just be to have, like, a ship take it through, like, the channel or the river from, like, Fuego Iron, or I keep saying this wrong, but Iron Island up to Fuego Ironworks. But I don't know, I guess it's not really a possibility here. So all right, we took down that worker. Now we can pick up this item here, a red shard. Who cares about that? Definitely not me. We could go down this way, but I definitely don't recommend it because you'll be back to where you started. So we will scamper on over here again. And now we have to go east, take these few more panels, and we're going to have a giga teleportation sequence here. We can pick up an item down here. Blue shards, so it's just kind of filled with shards all around the place. Nothing else to do right here. We already kind of did that, but we can come up this way and snag a green shard, and then we can keep making our way east. So let's head into the middle here, and we can take this little path, and here's the barrel that has something in it. I think it's a hyper potion, a star piece. So there we go. I always remember it just because we land right on it. I think I discovered it by accident one day. Like, I was just hammering the A button, waiting, and then as soon as, like, the teleportation panel stopped, I just picked up the item there. But okay, I think we've only got one item left here, and it's that one. I think the path you want to take is this, not the bottom one. It's the top one, actually. Okay. So we're going to take the top path here. We have to scamper back to pick up the item, and then we can face the last trainer before getting out of here. So, yeah, let's stick with Gaia. I think Gaia can take care of business. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe it'll have, like, Machop or something. And this guy's asking if we're getting annoyed by where the floor panels are taking us, but it's honestly so easy to navigate. So, oh, this guy's got a Magmar. So obviously not a good matchup for Gaia, but I think Fly will be able to do a pretty solid chunk. Fire Spin's gonna miss. But yeah, I feel like Fly will be able to get it to within the range where Cut could probably just take it out. But let's see here. Oh, I was a little bit off on that. We'll just go with one more Fly. Oh my goodness, what a blunder. Alright, we're confused. So we've got like a 25% chance that Fly is going to actually lock in and hit for the final move. I mean, we've got a better chance of hitting with Horn Drill. So there was 50%, but 50% more again, and there we go. We hurt ourselves in confusion. So I am not going to jack around with this. Let's switch on over to Spike, drill this thing with an Earthquake, and scamper on out of here. I doubt we die to this thing. Alright, it's going to go for a Feint Attack. Not a huge problem for us. And yeah, let's go with an Earthquake. Oh my god, not another Confuse Ray. Come on, Spike, please lock in. Confuse Ray should be banned from the game. I'm so sick of it. God, you're joking me. We're probably gonna die here. Yeah, I'd be shocked if we survive this, honestly. Alright, come on. Spike, please lock in. Wow. That was so lucky. Spike getting out of here with 6 hit points left. Absolutely ridiculous. But very close to level 38 in the process, so can't complain about that. But yeah, that'll do it for the final worker here. Worker Conrad is indeed going down in flames. And let's go ahead and we can have a chat with this guy. He says, well, hello. It's not often I get a visitor here. I tried to make the ironworks run better with the moving floor tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said the moving floor made them dizzy. But you don't want to listen to me anyway. Here's a souvenir. He hooks us up with a star piece, and he removes impurities from iron ore. They find shards, and they can trade star pieces for shards. So I don't need to trade him anything right now. But we can pick up TM35 for flamethrower. And let's just go ahead and we will teach that to Houndoom immediately, since that was kind of the goal of this episode anyways. Where is it at? Alright, here we go. TM35 for flamethrower. And also, like, how can Spike learn flamethrower, bro? What is he creating the fire from? But he can't use brick break? Like, this is just beyond me. I don't understand it. It's so frustrating to me, but whatever. So Snoop Doom's almost finished with his move set. Only one more move, and it's just going to be a marginal upgrade. We've got Bite on him right now. We're going to switch on over to Dark Pulse. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. In the next one, we're going to keep making our way through the game where we have places to explore with our HMs that we have not yet explored. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.